So I'm going to be narrating our next piece. So for our next piece, it's called Cabbages and Clocks, but it is adapted from Edgar Allan Poe's The Devil in the Belfry, which was published in 1839. And some critics thought this piece was a commentary on change that was occurring at that time. This adaptation emphasizes that when things get dark and chaotic, even the strangest of friends can focus on their strengths, use what they have, and they can work together to overcome evil. So this is Clocks and Cabbages. Away from any main roads, in an isolated town, a place called Never Wonder What Time It Is, the sun shines on the sea, and clouds billow smooth and bright. Everybody there knows that Never Wonder What Time It is the finest place in the world, but few people know of its distress. Now, I intend to present a proper account of it, if for no other reason than to enlist your sympathy on behalf of these inhabitants. Now, here's the brief history of this calamitous event. Round its valley extends a continuous row of 60 little houses, and every house has a sundial, a garden, because of time, and they have 24 cabbages. The punctilious inhabitants seem concerned with nothing but clocks and cabbages.
Dutch, how is your cabbage crop coming along this growing season, which is the span of 4 months or 120 days?
Oh, Neddy, the amount of rain we got this season has not been good, has been very, very, very damaging for my cabbages. And the amount of growing season that we've had, what do you think?
Well, I have installed an irrigation system that is hooked up to the clock system.
The clock system? My clock system?
Yeah?
The one I built?
Yeah?
The one that I made to ensure that everybody in the land can see the 7 faces of the clock when it precisely chimes on the hour?
Yeah.
The one that is the pride and wonder of the village of Never Wonder What Time It Is?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The one that no one should mess with?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
How about you?
Well, my system is not as high-tech as yours for the turning of the cabbages. Cabbages are all-encompassing.
Oh, my, tell me about the cabbages.
Yeah,
Yes.
cabbages.
Well,
Cabbages.
what are you doing differently than I do? Wait. Are those little piggies walking between the cabbage rows?
Yeah. I have attached little brooms on their swishy tails so they can clear the garden paths of anything causing undue harm to my cabbages.
Well, I'll be Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's so intricate. I intend to present my research to the annual Cabbage Cabbages celebration.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd love to hear more information on that. I have some mice that would like to be trained.
Oh, then you should come to the town council meeting today at 12 o'clock noon. I see you there.
Where is it? Oh, at the bell tower with the 7-faced clock. Of course.
Now, there has long been a saying that no good can come from over the hills, and in these words have the spirit of prophecy. For from there comes a fiddle player at 3 minutes to noon. His countenance is of a dark snuff color, with a swallow-tailed black coat. He has a wide mouth with an excellent set of teeth, and a smile so big there is none of the rest of his sinister and audacious face to see. Now, under one arm he carries a fiddle, nearly as big as himself. And as he's playing it, he cuts fantastic steps, not having the remotest idea of keeping any time. He's an awful fiddle player. And the devil fiddler bullies his way through the town, kicking everything in his way to the bell tower. God bless me. Even before the Cabbage Cabbages planning celebration can ever take place, the devil fiddler never pretends to care about cabbages or time.
I care nothing for cabbages. I don't give a flying cabbage fart about cabbage turning schedules.
Now this rascal bounces his way into the midst of the good town, pirouettes, swings himself over to the belfry, And this Belfry guard I got right here, he's gonna beat him soundly. And then he raises the fiddle over his head, showing that the tower, the Belfry, and hence this town are now his. Now the good townspeople, they come out in a fierce uproar.
Oh no! Oh no! The fiddler has taken control of the tower. The bell is about to strike.
Everyone look to the clock face! Count with us!
One!
Three! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12! Woo!
Okay,
Oh,
we're good.
oh, so happy that's
Now,
over.
it's stopped on 12. And these townspeople, they're very satisfied with this. But I got news for these townspeople. That bell ain't done ringing. It's 13 o'clock!
13
Now, any clocks that have been locked in furniture at this point, they begin dancing as if they've been bewitched, while those loose in the land can scarcely contain themselves, and they continually strike 13. Worse, the pigs, they can no longer hold themselves accountable, and they start going wee all the way home. Through it all, the fiddler, clanging away in the tower, he's raising such a clatter that it hurts everyone's ears, until... Oh, the pigs are still coming, but he stops. Now, Dutch and Ned, they begin to set up their army of cabbages. If you've noticed, they've all been nicely dressed. Their faces have been washed. They are wearing shoes, you just can't see them yet. And, yeah, they're standing in somewhat neat rows.
I am so sorry. I hit your piggy. You wait. It's coming.
The time has come to talk of cabbages and things, of clocks and pigs.
No, Dutch. No time to chat. Let's go.
Well, I'm gonna let this one play out. I'm not gonna narrate, because this is gonna get a bit chaotic.
It is the end of your season.
Their time is done.
Eventually, all these cabbages that are being thrown, it creates a stink and a stench for miles, and like, eventually the stink, it just croaks. The devil Belfry croaks from the smell.
Oh, cabbages, you've had a pleasant run, but seems you've come so far for no good reason. But as I said before, the end is the end of their season.
Their time is done now. Oh, I miss. Die.
And with that last blow, the fiddler finally...
You do a good job.
It's done. It's done.
The fiddler.
Now, with that fiddler's demise, the townspeople, they don't even care to clean up the body. They just go back to raising their cabbages. And they've learned that, you know, it's not good to mess with the time. Well, maybe sometimes it's good in a little ways.
Dutch,
Yeah, Ned.
have you given any more thought to training my mice?
You know,
Oh, that's disgusting.
you bring them round. If more pigs come work with them, we see what we can do.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oofta!
was very experimental.